I'm a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Cut in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 40.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
This does put a smile on my face.
Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Morning After Show. This show, folks, is for you guys. If you want to make comments, come on the show, whatever you want to do, talk about the Tide and anything else that's happened, you're more than welcome to. So come right on. BAMA Sports. That's right. Y'all see that? Let's see if I can do that right. There it is. BAMA Sports. Roll that gum Tide. Thank you, William, for sending the shirt. I might order to buckle it up, but I ain't. I'm loose, man. I'm loose. All right, man. That was a great game last night. Great game. I don't see no Tennessee fans in here. What's going on? Oh, dude. I don't think they want to hear about it. I don't guess they do. Good morning to you, Mr. Bobby Sprinkle, Jeff Stapleton, Stephen Hicks, two-time my favorite American. I'll tell you what, I love that guy. Jeff Roy. Let's see. Good morning to you, Jeff. Let's see here. I know Miss Latoya's in here. Good morning to you, hon. I'm glad you made it. A hot one and the Pickem show. Mr. Jones, how you doing this morning, bud? Mr. Jones, if you want to come on the show, brother, you just come right on. The link will be there if it ain't already. Let's see here if anybody else is, because I don't want to forget nobody for the first part. And I don't see nobody else right now in the chat, so that's great. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Florida State lost again to Stanford. Good call on that one, Jeff. Yes, sir. And there's some other happenings went on yesterday. And I told you guys it was going to be a day of some minor upsets, which it was. This is what the transfer portal has done, and that's what they want. So here it is. So, but you know how things change. The more things stay the same, as they say. I see you got 4 picks. Don't worry. We'll go through all them sometime this week and announce it Saturday. I only got 1, brother. I'll just tell you that right now. I was terrible. Anyways, the team I've been watching this past week is Penn State. I've been wondering what they would respond after they lost of James Franklin. Hats off to you, James. I've always respected you, but I'm going to be honest with you. The coach now at Vanderbilt is also getting respect. He is doing a great job. But anyways, Penn State loses yesterday again to number 25 to 24 to Iowa. It doesn't get any better for Penn State. They got Ohio State facing coming up, and they also have Indiana, who is playing some great football. All right. There's rumors that Vandy may actually crack the top 10. I doubt it. There are some saying they'll probably end up around 12 or 14, but there are some that are saying there's a possibility that Vanderbilt could crack the top 10 in the first time for forever, just to be honest with you. And just to be honest with you, way to go, Vandy. I mean, you put us up a good game. We got our revenge back, if you want to call it that. But, I'm still proud of Vanderbilt. I look for you to stop a mud hole with Tennessee, to be honest with you. Kind of take it easy on them, all right? Give them some pride. But anyways, they beat LSU yesterday, 31-24 at home. And that's very important, at home. Okay? All right, with Miami losing, which we already all talked about that, 24-21 to Louisville. They fell out. They're projected to be down to around something like 9. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the rankings come out this week. Georgia Tech I don't know what the Pickem was about yesterday. They had Duke win by 3. Ha, joke. Had me all set up, I'll tell you that much. But anyways, Georgia Tech wins yesterday over at Duke, 27-18. Georgia, you showing you just ain't gonna walk away. I'm sure 2 times like this. They win over Ole Miss, ranked number 5. Ranked number 5 at home, of course, 43-35 in a high-scoring game. I don't know what's going on about defense over there, but I'm gonna tell you what, win's a win, right? Ain't that right, 2 times? So, anyways, Georgia wins yesterday over Ole Miss, and I'm gonna tell you what, being ranked number 5, that's gonna step us up, no doubt about it. With number 2 and number 5, I look for us to be at least number 4, at least. All right. So Texas Tech also lost yesterday to Arizona State. Wow. You lost to Arizona State. It was such a good win that they're actually projecting that Arizona State will crack into the top 25 simply because of beat Texas Tech. Is that right? No, I doubt it. And I'm sure later on it'll prove that I'm right that Arizona State don't need to be in there. But oh yeah. Anyways, they lost. Arizona State won yesterday, 26-22. A lot of Texas teams in here this week. Texas A&M. It'll scare down in Arkansas. Arkansas said, we're going to fight y'all this time. And they've been losing a lot of games there lately, but they actually come out of the scare 45-42 at Arkansas's house. Texas barely escapes Kentucky. What in the world? You don't know who you're going to get with Texas. Texas won yesterday by 16-13, being played at Kentucky. I understand, and I'm going to tell you like this. We all say it. A win's a win. We don't care if it's by 1 point. Texas, let's see what else you can do. All right. Missouri, they escaped the Chicken Bone Field down in Auburn. Again, you don't know what you're going to get down in Auburn, but that's at home, down at the Chicken Bone Field. You got to watch that place. But you got out there. I don't particularly care for you, Missouri. I really don't, because I think you played dirty. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think Tennessee played dirty yesterday. I thought they played a well-fought game, to be honest with you. But anyways, Missouri escapes with 23-17 in overtime. Whew. Can you call that an upset, or what can you call it? I don't know. You're lucky that Auburn didn't beat you. All right. And a big game I hope everybody's wanting to talk about this morning is the Alabama versus Tennessee. Whew. Let's see here. I told you they're going to move up. We beat them 37-20. And right now I have to give it up to Piano Man. He said he gave his final score prediction, and I thought it was crazy. I thought he was nuts, but it was close enough that I have to give him props. I do. Piano Man said 41-21. Okay. I thought that was just nuts. Now I could see, because Tennessee always fights us hard, guys. Y'all know that. They low down dirty stitches, which don't get me started on the history. Don't get me started on the history, Mr. Jones. And everybody, yeah. Just don't do it. But I'm going to tell you this much. I love Tennessee folks. I love the state of Tennessee. I wouldn't care to live there, especially down in the southern end. But I'm going to be honest with you. The people are great. You're not going to find much better people than Tennessee. Even the fans are great. But I'm going to be honest with you. I do not care nothing for that university or their athletics. And everybody knows why, and I'm not going to go into it this morning. All right. So anyways, some other scores that happened yesterday. Oklahoma did beat South Carolina. Surprise. And let's see. Like I said, I already covered that. Missouri. So anyways, we have got South Carolina next. And after that, I believe we go into a bye week. And after that, we go play LSU. I can't remember I think LSU's playing at our house, if I remember right. We don't have what I call many obstacles left. And people are actually predicting that we could step up into number 3 as far as the rankings. They're not going to lower down Indiana. Of course, they're not going to lower down Ohio State until they do lose or something other. And I actually am proud of Indiana. I live in Indiana, but I really don't care nothing for them. I'll just be honest with you. Actually, as far as a up-and-coming team, I'm proud of that for them. I really am. Because I feel like Ohio State and Michigan's and all them teams up here, they get their pick of the choosings up here. Where down in the SEC, it ain't so easy. You got to get some. There are a lot tougher teams or players down there, and that's why you get spread out over the conference and how tough they can actually be. I mean, look at Georgia, look at LSU. I mean, even Mississippi State has improved this year. So that's just the way it is in the SEC. All right, my impressions of the game. Wow, Mr. Pierre, where in the world was you at? Where did you come from? I've been waiting to see some kind of pass rushing from either the middle or the edges, and you showed out last night. That was great. I enjoyed watching him play. Who else was the heroes in y'all's guys' mind? Who do you say? I mean, I can name off some players, and you can too, but I really want to know why you were so impressed with them. What are you talking about? You can't stay the same. You've been through a different experience, though. It's okay. I don't mind controversy. It's opinions, man. The two-time loves tennis. Oh, I got to put that up there. Yes, sir. And they're wonderful, wonderful ladies down there. I'll have to give you credit on that two-time. They really are. And Georgia's not too bad either. All right. So you want to talk about Xavier Brown. Okay. They're saying that SEC or South Carolina is a trap game. I was kind of wondering about that myself. South Carolina always likes to play Alabama tough. We get everybody's best. Y'all know that. Even Georgia, as great as they are, they still don't get everybody's best like we do. That's just the way it is. We're always going to have a target. It's the big A. That's all it is. Everybody wants to beat Alabama. That gives you recognition. Look at what happened with Arizona State. Who did they beat again? I think it was Texas Tech or somebody like that. Hang on. Yeah, Texas Tech. Everybody was high on Texas Tech. And I'm going to tell you somebody else I am not so surprised. We're glad to see. That's Georgia Tech. Now, I really want to see them do well this year. Of course, I don't want them to beat Alabama, of course. I don't want nobody to beat Alabama. But I really am glad to see Georgia Tech. I've always kind of had a little soft spot for Georgia Tech, and they're doing very well this year. So, we were talking about Xavier Brown. Hats off. Xavier Brown, that was a beautiful, beautiful interception, beautiful play. I'm going to tell you what, that was just great. And that only attributes to the defense. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, I am not ready, and I'm not going to have it. I'm going to just be honest with you. I love Alabama Crimson Tide. I know they're doing very well, but I'm not going to sit here and nitpick on what they need to do, okay? The defense is looking better. It's coming around. I knew it would. I knew it would change. I knew that. And I know the offense is already fired up. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've had a little talk with somebody over the phone about the O-line. And I understand that they're not running the ball like they normally is. But this is a what is that? Just starting to question what? Oh, you go. What do you mean by that two-time? What do you mean by that? Yeah, you're right. They will come to play, rise up. They sure will, especially in their stadium. They're going to give us their best game. There's no doubt about it. But anyways, let me get back to the offensive line. They're doing well enough that they're getting pass protections. We're so used to running the running backs, and I believe that Kellen DeBoer, yeah, they say they run, but they don't run like we used to. All right. That's just the way it is. They are really basically patching in, building an offensive line that can pass protect. All right. If you can't see that, that's just the way it is. It's a change. It's the way they do things. That's the way DeBoer does things. I'll put it to you like this way, two-time. If there's a foxhole out there, I believe you'd want me in there with you. Gary, they come to you, because I will watch your back, buddy. I'm gonna tell you that right there. USA, don't question my Americanship. All right. It to be out of cause. Yeah, it is that game. I don't know if it was what you call a game turning event, but it changed everything. It sure did. Let me get that off there. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yes, sir, Brock. Alabama beat Tennessee's. I'm proud of everybody. Oh, two time. I love two time. All right. Anyways, the offensive line, they are creating just enough, but it seems like they're running more outside the line, and that's fine with me. Yeah, I would love to see some more up the middle, but they're not built for that right now. Everybody wants to say sometimes, if you remember the '92 team, we were one dimensional. That's all they said. We just passed just to keep them honest, but our running game was it. So you shut down the running game. Well, guess what? They couldn't shut down the running game. Being one dimensional is not necessarily a bad thing. That means you do something well and you stay with it until you can stop it. I don't blame them. I wouldn't change it either. So yeah, right now our throwing, our passing, our pass blocking is looking good. That's why we are so proud of Jam Miller. Not only can he tote that rock, but he is an excellent blocker up there. He's better than Riley. Give Riley time. But how impressed are you with Daniel Hill? That man. Ooh, good grief. That's right. You got that right. I got to put it up there too. Like I said, guys, you're more than welcome on the show. I'll post it up there again. I hate sitting here listening to me talk, just to be honest with you. I'd love to hear y'all talk. Anyways, all right. So my take on the O line, don't worry about it. The running game is going to be there. We will have enough with Jam Miller, the tough yards that he gets, the quick speed of Mr. Riley. And don't worry, Richard Young's still back there. There's some others. I can't think of their names right now. I'm not worried about our running game. I'm going to tell you what, that Ty Simpson, he's impressive. Throwing the laser balls, I'm telling you what, there's a couple balls he threw last night I thought I could catch. You know, or any of us, be honest with you, them threw some lasers. I mean, it was coming with some heat. Them looked like some, 96 fastballs coming down through there. But, man, he's got touch. He can throw the ball. How impressed are you with Ty Simpson? That's what I would like to know. I mean, everybody was, kind of doubtful, I would think, but good grief, he has proven out to be one of the top quarterbacks, if not the top quarterback in the nation. If he goes down, I'm going to tell you what, I kind of wondered, but I still have confidence in Austin Mack and if have to, Russell. But I do think that we'll be fine. But, man, right now, Ty Simpson is if he ain't in for the running for Heisman, I don't know who is. And he doesn't care to spread the ball to anybody. He spreads it around to anybody that's open. Now, I want to know, what do you think about his lane play throwing back into the middle? Did that upset you? Are you going to give him a pass on that one? You dadgum better. You dadgum better. Man's last mistake is good trees. And, yes, I love the reemergence of Ryan Williams. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, Ryan Williams, I thought, come out and done better. I felt like he had a little bit of confidence that was lacking. And I'm sure he's had a couple of dicks here and there that's kind of gotten to his head. I'm going to put it like that. But I think he come back last night with a vengeance. He caught him. He was doing a great job. I mean, some of them passes, man, were spectacular catches. I'm going to tell you what. That was some beautiful stuff to watch. Close. I'm going to tell you that. They were close. But, yeah, he's up at the Heisman watch. All right, let's see. Did we already talk about Mr. Pierre? Now, let me ask you guys something. The defense. Are you worried about it? Do you not see what they're doing? They're doing what I call the bend, don't break. And that's exactly how they're doing it. Or are you really just all tore up that Alabama is not the machine that we expect them to be? We're not ready. These kids or these young men, they're not going to be perfect. It takes time. It's a process. Look at Mr. Pierre. Look at anybody out there at the defense. This time the offense gelled a little bit quicker than the defense did. But I'm going to tell you what, I think they're just fine. Now, will they get scored upon? Yep. They're not going to be those tough defenses of old, like in my days, where you shut down teams nothing but goose eggs all year long. It's not going to be that way no more. The way they have changed the offenses is, and how defensive plays, they got them so hand-tied, they can't play football like they used to. And I understand it. Everybody wants to see more offense. I do. But you get what you ask for. So, the bend and break right now, I think is doing just fine. Hang on, put that up there. And yes, Red Morgan. Thank you, Latoya. I forgot all about it. He was a nice surprise. So was Pierre. We'd never even heard Pierre Hardy. Excuse me. Just had breakfast and it was good. Ask Piano Man. I sent him a picture of it. Anyways, going to be number 3 in the new top 25. I don't agree with the new top 25. There are some teams in there I just don't. Ohio State being number one of them. And actually, I'm going to be honest with you, anybody that's above an SEC team in the top 3 or 4, I don't agree with until they play tough teams. I just have no respect for the northern teams. I just don't. I'm sorry. They really basically build their teams and they have their pickings up here. And then, come the end of the year, they don't have people that's hurt because they play weak teams. And you look at the SEC, man, it's one slaughter after another. Look what we had to go through just to get where we're going. And I know y'all still got this and that. You don't have the hurt players. All you basically are doing is playing 10 scrimmage games out of a year to get better. And you only have to play 1 or 2 tough games. Screw that. I'm sorry. I don't have no respect for northern teams, and especially Ohio State. Indiana, I'll give you a little bit of credit, but no, not in my book. Come down here and play in the SEC. That's what I say. Game after game after game, including the Mississippi States, the Auburns, South Carolina. You're going to get some hurt one way or another. All right, guys. Let's see what else happened. We didn't have to kick a field goal. Are you happy about that? We didn't have to kick that field goal. And I'm going to be honest with you. Rise Up was right. He was worried about the kicking game, and it showed intuition, whatever. He's right though. Best way to win a football game is make sure you don't have to kick a field goal. That's all I got to say about that. And I think they done really, really well. Was there anybody else that impressed you? I'm gonna tell you somebody who did, and that was actually Caden Proctor. I was watching him in number 71. They were doing a great job over there on the left side. I mean, that's what we've been expecting from Proctor for 3 years now. And he's finally showing out, and I'm really proud to see it. Not just for their antics of throwing them the ball or letting them run the ball or wildcat, just the way he's blocking what he's supposed to do. And I really thought he done a wonderful job yesterday. Now Tennessee, you're not all that. Yep, Texas barely got by Kentucky, 16-13. What does that tell you about Texas? Guys, right now, I'm going to be honest with you, in the SEC, who we got to play, and I think I've already said it, we got to play South Carolina next week. Then I think we're going into a bye, and we will play LSU, and I think we're playing LSU at home. I really do. I think, if I remember correctly. And then we'll play Eastern Illinois, which is just another rest your team up. It's a scrimmage game. We all know it. And then we go to the Chicken Bone Field to play Auburn. Whew, that's going to be a game now. That is going to be a game. Yeah, Daniel Hill. Has Daniel Hill gotten up to the point to where you think that he should be in there with Jam Miller and not Kevin Riley? Or do you think we should still have the speed? It was BDS. What is BDS? Brent Downey Stadium. That's what it is. I had to figure that one out, Rise Up. Don't throw me a curve like that. Don't expect me to swing at the ball. Yeah, we are playing in our house. That's what I thought I said, did I not? I'm that kind of way. All right, anyways. Yeah, but this is an important thing right here. O-line did great this game. Guys, I'm not going to pick. I'm not going to nitpick over Alabama. No, they won by 17 points. Granted, it was at home, but they still won by 17 points. I thought they was going to win 28-24 because I know how Tennessee can play. They can, and they can do well, and I figured they would give us a tougher game. Now, granted, they fought to the very end, to the very last yard last night, and I thought that was commendable for them. but they just couldn't pull it off. But it also made us look a little bit better, even better. If it wasn't for that penalty, I don't know if we would have kept them out. But that's just the way it is. But anyways, I thought Tennessee played with heart, and they just don't have the team this year to do what it needs to be done. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Thank you, Bobby. I knew there was a game I was missing somewhere. There it is. We got one more. We got to beat Oklahoma. I mean, that's just to me unnecessary things for what I call the end of the revenge tour. If we can beat Oklahoma, and it looks like there's a possibility, but hey, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. When are they playing, Bobby? I don't want to have to sit here and waste time looking it up this time. Is it the game before Eastern Illinois? So it'd be after LSU, would it not? Yeah, we got sacks. That's keep Riley in as decoy. I don't know. Riley's pretty good. He is really pretty good. He's got speed and he's a little shifty. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think just as a decoy you can say Riley's that. He's a good football player. I really like him. But I also really love the big guys. Daniel Hill was quite a surprise for me. He hadn't been playing much lately, and when he come in there and he just tore him up, gained the yards that he needed to get. He's a big boy. He is a big old guy. Yep. That's what I thought right before, and I think right after LSU. Yep. But anyways, yeah, Daniel Hill was very impressive last night. Again, guys, he had to run on the outside. So are we looking for a running back that will have enough speed to get to the outside edges? Is that where we're going? And I understand that the O-line, guys, I don't care. I really don't care. The O-line, it might not be the best at blocking up the middle. That's all right. We got some stout guys with Jam Miller and now apparently Daniel Hill. I'm not worried about that. If they can get to the outside edge, which it seems like it helps the blocking game, it's a new scheme. I understand that to what we're used to, but I think so far it's effective. So I'm not going. You're not going to get me to pick on the O-line about it. You're not going to get me to pick on the defense. I'm sorry. This is a game to be relished. It seems to have lost its taste a little bit because Tennessee wasn't as competitive as I thought they would be. But I'm very tickled to death about this 17-point win. Got no complaints, none. Now, do we have things to work on? Every team does, I'm sure. But I'm not going to sit here and slice and dice them. No, sir. Very proud of what they've done. Hope you are too. Anyways, guys, if anybody wants to come on, I'm going to give you one more chance. If not, I will get out of here. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Hill has been hurt and finally getting healthy. He looks good. Susan, he really does. He looks good. But Miller and Hill are one hell of a 1-2 punch on D lines. Yes, they are. And I'm gonna tell you what, they wore them out, and they finally took him out of the game. As far as the defense, they were getting tired. It was working, so that's what we wanted to see. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put it up here, Jeff. He used Riley for misdirection, but he can carry the ball too. But if he gets stopped in the backfield, he's toast. Yeah. Well, that's why he's all about speed. All right. But this one, what can you say? Don't lose that trash over. I'm with you, bud. But hey, one game at a time. Who's next? South Carolina. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's see here. Whoo, I'm gonna tell you what. I was in a conversation with somebody, and I said, "Man, it looked like the fog done rolled in down there last night. I can't see the game. Oh, is that cigar smoke?" That was great stuff. That was great stuff. And there you go. Hit the like button, guys. We always do appreciate it. I hope y'all have fun on these mornings. I do like Oh, what is that? Yeah. Yeah. We don't care if you're halfway hungover. We don't really care. Come on here and tell me what you think. But anyways, Twister smoke alarm's going crazy. Yeah. I wonder how he's doing this morning. I bet he had one heck of a night. One of these days I'm gonna get on the show with him. I hope I can. I like Twister. But anyways, it was a great game. I loved it. Hats off to Tennessee. I really am. I'm gonna give them props. They played for a whole 60 minutes, and they done a good job for what they got. I do respect Tennessee, still do. I still respect Josh Heupel. I don't think Tennessee's going to have it this year. We'll see what happens to them next year. Bless their hearts. I really hate for your loss, but no, I don't. No, I don't. Y'all were predicted to win. Y'all were supposed to be somewhat similar to Alabama. No, yeah. Sorry. Hmm. And this is what I like to hear right here. The Tide rolled last night. So proud of the guys. Nothing to complain about, Latoya. Not in my book. We didn't even have to kick a field goal to have something to gripe about. You know, I'm very tickled. I really am. I'm very proud of the team. I don't care. 17-point win at home. I understand that. But you can tell even the way they played, I don't even know that if it was playing at Tennessee's ground, that they still wouldn't have won. It might not have been as much, but I still think they would have won. According to our schedule, we should be. I would love to say that we're going to coast, but we're not. South Carolina is going to come play football at their house. They got pride. Every SEC team does. But you also got Oklahoma, and that to me is the end of the revenge. If we can get past them, we will have, like I said, Eastern Illinois and Auburn, and I feel like we've got Auburn. Even though it's at Chicken's home, I will be like this because you know how it goes down there at Chicken Bone Field. Thank you, Rise Up. Oh, let's see here. Yep. And that's why I say just a 1 point win. I don't care. We was reading off scores earlier. It shouldn't have been that tough of a fight down in Arkansas, but it was. Texas A&M. But hey, a win's a win, right? Texas is going to tell you the same thing. We beat Kentucky by 3. That's what they're going to tell you. So a win's a win. 1 point matters all. So that's what football is all about. All right. Who thinks? Let me see here. That's a good question. Who thinks Norvell gets the axe soon before Freeze? Keep Freeze. I like him. I sure do. He likes to lose. So y'all just keep Freeze down there. I'm like you, Latoya. There you go. I do too. I want him to stay there. Y'all just keep him. You know, I got a good thing for you, Auburn. You might ought to get Pete Golden down there. See if that helps you out any. All right. Ooh. They gave him a big extension. Yeah, there's a high buyout. Don't think Auburn won't do it. Don't think they won't. Yes, sir. They'll do it. They ain't like Alabama. They'll come up with the money. They'll have to sell more trees or something. I know. Down there. All right, guys. All right, it's been fun this morning, and nobody wants to jump on because you're all drunk and hungover. Don't blame you at all. I could get William on here. Where is he at? Where is William? That young, I tell you, he must have got lit last night. I want to call him up this morning. Hey, man. Screaming in his ear, too, buddy. All right, guys. Had a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed the game. It was great. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed this show this morning. I'm trying to do this every Sunday for you guys. And, guys, it's for you guys to say what you want to say. I want to hear about it. I don't care who you are. You want to come on? You just come right on. So, anyways, I'm going to get out of here. And y'all have a blessed day today and enjoy it. Enjoy the win over Tennessee. It's well deserved. It's not going to be the same enthusiasm from here on until we play Oklahoma. Yeah, we'll have to do something for LSU as far as that goes. Yeah, let's Miss Latoya. I'm proud to have it, proud to wear it. Thank you, William. That's going to be his reprieve this morning. I won't call him, wake him up. But I love it. It's going to be my official morning after shirt. What do you think? I like this. I hope he's not watching the show. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for coming this morning. And y'all have a blessed day. And roll dadgum tide. Y'all have a good afternoon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'd be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here